And Mr. Depp was trying to urinate in the foyer, wasn't he?
No.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of his pants, didn't he?
I think I would remember
Relevance.
Mr. Depp's penis.
I'll allow it. Next question.
And you were trying to get Mr. Depp out of the house, correct?
Correct, I was trying to get Mr. Depp out of the house, yes.
And Mr. Depp was refusing to leave the house, was he not?
Not so much refused, he just wanted 2 minutes to see his piece.
You took Mr. Depp's arm to try to move him out, but he broke away, isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, so he was strong enough to break away from your grip, correct?
No.
So you had his arm and he broke away, though, correct?
No.
Isn't that what you just said?
No, I let him go.
And Mr. Depp's also provided you gifts, correct?
Gifts?
Gifts. Money, gift.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes, Johnny's gave me gifts, I've gave Johnny gifts.
And he's given you gifts over $8,500, correct?
$8,500.
Yeah.
He gave me a lot more than that.
Okay. And you're loyal to Mr. Depp, right?
Yes, of course I'm loyal to Mr. Depp. I'd be loyal to you if I was working for you.
Okay.
What changes, if any, have you noticed in his behavior when he's under the influence?
He's got a very high tolerance for any substance, Johnny, you know, I would say so, you know. I think Jack Sparrow's more drunk than Jhonny Depp, to be honest.
Can we play Exhibit 380A, which is already in evidence?
Plaintiffs or defendants, I'm sorry.
It's defendants, Exhibit 380A.
It's 388.
What is this? Sorry, what is this?
And this is a recording from Australia, and it's just of Mr. Depp.
I don't think that's in evidence, Your Honor.
Hold on, it's not in evidence.
Our plaintiffs, Exhibit 380A?
I don't believe there are any recordings from Australia in evidence, Your Honor.
I don't have anything in evidence.
There definitely is. It's just of Mr. Depp. We can.
I don't have 380 in evidence.
It's 380A.
380. I have. Jamie says it was ID'd but never admitted.
Would you agree that if you did not find something that would be in favor of Mr. Depp and negative to Ms. Heard, that you wouldn't be an expert in this case? That's essentially bring you into court if you're going to say that Ms. Heard is right and Mr. Depp is wrong, correct?
So as a forensic psychologist, my obligation is to the court, is to the fact finder. I present science regardless of what that science may be. Now, when I take a case, my retainer agreement is explicit about that, and I discuss that with the attorneys.
I'm asking you a question. I'd like you to try to answer my question. You understand that if you found favorably to Ms. Heard and negatively to Mr. Depp, you wouldn't be here, right? You wouldn't be testifying.
Objection speculation.
No, okay, sorry.
Hold on. The objection is speculation.
That's not speculation.
No, I'll sustain the objection if you want to ask.
Okay. It goes to bias, Your Honor.
I sustain the objection. Next question.
Okay. All right.
And what do you interpret that swelling to be?
What do I interpret it as? That's either he's walked into a door or a door's walked into him.
Okay.
But again, I had small roles in those bigger films. And that's kind of how it was in terms of my career for that first initial 10 years or so. It was just going from slightly bigger role to slightly bigger role. And
not about her doing films. How do you think she got Aquaman, sir?
At first, it was just to throw something, screaming at me.
You are such a baby! Grow the f up, Johnny!
Do you remember the first time that he physically hit you?
Yes. It was so... I was sitting on the couch, and we were talking. We were having a normal conversation, you know, just, there was no fighting, no argument, nothing.
And he was drinking, and I asked him about the tattoo he has on his arm. I didn't know what it said. It just looked like muddled, faded tattoo that was hard to read. And I said, what does it say? And he said it says wino. I just laughed because I thought he was joking, and slapped me across the face. He said, you think it's so funny? And he slapped me again. Second slap, I know he's not kidding, but I don't know what else to say or do, so I just stared at him. And he slaps me one more time. Hard. I wish so much he had said he was joking, because it didn't hurt. It didn't physically hurt me.
You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. But you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
I was just looking at the dirty carpet, trying to will myself to get up, to walk out of the door, because I knew I needed to.
And what did you talk about during that?
We talked about books and music. We liked a lot of the same stuff.
She told me she didn't like hanging out in his house with his friends because it was boring and they were all old men playing guitars and it wasn't interesting to her.
What, if any, gifts did Mr. Depp send you?
He sent me several gifts. He sent me a beautiful dress. He gave me a bicycle.
And Mr. Depp's also provided you gifts, correct? She's given you gifts over $8,500, correct?
$8,500.
Yeah.
You gave me a lot more than that.
Okay.
Where you didn't stay the night, or where you were at his house when you did stay the night, were there other people in the house who saw you there? Who would those people be?
He had an assistant. His sister. That's all I can remember now.
Do you recall the name of the assistant?
I don't know his name. He was referred to as Pig.
He was referred to by whom as Pig?
Jhonny Depp.
At any point that you were either initially friends and then sexual with Mr. Depp, did you become aware that he drank to excess?
Heard told you that you vomit in your sleep a lot. Do you remember that recording?
Yes, I do.
And what's your response to that?
When someone tells you that you vomit, she didn't tell me. I heard it in court. When someone brings up the fact that you vomit in your sleep every night, and, well, at first I think you'd be aware of it. And also, I think the first thing that I would do is seek medical attention. It didn't exist. I'd never vomited in my sleep every night.
While it may seem basic to hear at first, the case that is going on with Amber Heard and Jhonny Depp, in this particular instance, the defamation case that has been going on for over 2 weeks now,